We're a family-owned company. My father has been in the business over 30 years. He's 71 years old and still comes to the shop every morning at 6. The two sides of our company are the foundation side, which are the smaller trenchers used for digging foundations for homes. And the larger trenchers are the pipeline trenchers, mostly used for irrigation pipeline and or gas pipeline. Our smaller trenchers are all Eagles. Those machines usually dig 12 inches wide, up to 30 inches wide at times, 24, but mostly 12 inches wide and down to 4 foot deep. Rick is our foundation operator most of the time. He was digging a house today for residential construction, new residential construction, and he digs the footings for the homes and also the plumbing lines inside the house. So the concrete crews show up and the plumbing crews show up, all the trenches are opened up for them to go to work on. With foundations, it's a much more technical work. The layout, which is something also we do, is lay out the actual structure, the footprint of the structure, and that requires having a lot of knowledge in setbacks for the streets, city ordinances on where the house can sit on the lot legally, and also distances away from other people's structures and their homes, and making sure the home is set properly on the lot. So technically speaking, foundations are much more difficult to do, but that's also part of our job, is laying out and trenching. The job Stacy was on, that job was an irrigation job for agriculture customer of ours. That was probably about 7,000 feet each trench today. It was a system, so that combined anywhere from 10-inch to 12-inch pipe, all the way down to 4-inch pipe, the manifold runs, all the way up to the mains that were 10 and 12-inch mains and sub-mains. On the ag side, it tends to be long straight runs, long pipeline runs where we're digging a half mile, 3/4 of a mile, 2 miles long. Some of these systems we dig could have 15 miles of trench. They're usually long and straight runs. So it's relatively much more simple, as we are somewhat busy year-round, and construction is steady right now, so it's unlike in the past, in the late 2000s, 2008, 2009, it's much slower, but it has picked up in the last few years. So we are pretty steady with that, and then irrigation is usually busier in the wintertime, so we're kind of seasonal for some things, but we stay steady around year.